Welcome, bounty hunters and Star Wars fans alike. It is All Fetts Are Off, episode 50 episodes. Oh my God, how did we do it? I don't know. We just kept going and no one told us to stop. But it is I, Jason, the Tuscan Toast, in beautiful Miami, Florida, and with me, as always, is Brian, the charismatic Carillion, in San Antonio, Texas, for episode 50. Brian, welcome to the big show. This is the big one.
Jason,
we've been talking about it for a while, man.
Fitty.
And
we somehow got to Fitty.
We somehow, but this is really episode 58. But this is like
right after you take in
the specials, May the 4th, all these other things that we
specials,
that we don't consider
little extras that we threw in.
Yeah, we don't consider them like actual real episodes. So this is number 50, but there have been 58 All Fetts Are Off in the series. So if you go onto the YouTube page and you check all of the videos in the playlist, you'll see that there are 58.
You could see our esteemed Tuscan Toast trying down 50 chicken nuggets.
The Chicky Nugget challenge. The Chicky Nugget challenge was interesting, and it hurt me. it hurt me. It hurt my stomach, and I'm not gonna do that again. So
never.
Well, I mean, never is a very strong word, but not anytime soon. But we're going to go back and we're going to revisit the Chicky Nugget Challenge and some of our other early shows because that's what you do on a milestone episode like number 50 is you go back.
We're not going to revisit the aerodynamics of crap, are we? Because I just
yes.
Those.
Oh yes,
no.
We are. Well, I wasn't going to, but you brought it up. But
I don't even. You know what? I don't even know where to find those because those. I'm not going to have to worry about it because you're going to you're going to have to look it up. You would take forever to find it because I
can just bring it up. I don't have to actually go to the
didn't come up at the beginning. They didn't come up at some of them came up like in the middle. Some of them came up. You don't know exactly what start point that those subjects can. So I don't got to worry about it. You're not going to find it. I mean, you're not going to find it within a time frame that's pertinent for tonight's 50th show. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to do that in an hour. So I don't got to worry about it.
All right.
It's just.
Fine.
It's one of those things I don't got to worry about.
All right. Well, if you say you don't have to worry about it, that's fine.
I don't got to worry about it.
You really
I don't got to worry about
it. Okay, but here's what you do have to worry about.
What?
This is very, very bad.
What? God! What the Misa saying?
So, Brian hates Jar Jar Binks. And I do that just to annoy him. Because, things have been going pretty well lately. And he has been pretty happy. I got to kind of bring him back down to earth, and that's what I do is throw a little
as much as I want to make more use of the sound effects on the show, and I mean, for our 50th, like those have to be the ones you play.
Yeah.
I mean,
it really is. But you know what? Here's what I want to do early in the show. All right. Hopefully, some people are checking us out. I can't really see. I don't know what's wrong with Restream right now, so I can't see who's on Facebook. Somebody's checking us out on YouTube, which is great.
Nice.
So
we gotta get Michael Buffer for the millions watching around the world.
Let's get ready to rumble. So we did the pilot, right? And we did that. What was it? February of 2020, or was it right? February of last year, right? Yeah, February 22nd or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I have it, and I'm gonna bring up the intro.
What?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna bring up the intro because a
no.
lot of things have changed, right? We have a different layout now, as far as the way that the screen real estate goes. I moved into a house, and now I have a bigger studio. We've gotten a little bit better with our scene transitions. We've had guests. We've cleaned up the Skype communication that you and I do together. So we've kind of come a long way since that first episode. And I'm about 34, 33 pounds heavier here. So I'm going to bring it up. All right. where we're having some of these things here. But here, I can fix this. Just give me a quick second. just give me a second. I can fix this. But yeah, we really have come just a very long way in what we've had with the show. Because now you didn't even have the webcam at first. You had just the with the computer. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. We'll go back. You know what? Before I do that, before I bring that up, and I should have done this during pre-production, I gotta ensure that I add our voices because you won't hear us. So just give me a second and I'll fix that. Yeah, just give me a second and I'll fix that. But we've gone from really nothing, right, as far as new Star Wars content. And we were just talking about Mandalorian for such a long time, and we were just kind of revisiting things because there was
that was really... like the first 15 episodes.
Yeah, there just wasn't really a whole lot going on at the time because COVID. So what we had to do was kind of come up with stuff, and we just started talking and BSing a little bit. And that wasn't very easy. I mean, we struggled sometimes. We were talking about just garbage, and then we kind of went off into tangents. But we still really do. We don't just talk about Star Wars. We talk about other things that interest us in the stuff that we grew up with kids. Like just recently, the He-Man revelation that just came out. We talked about that a little bit. We kind of talk about Star Trek from time to time. We definitely talk about Transformers. So there's all these different media and universes that we go through because this is the stuff we grew up as kids and we still love it, as adults, in our 40s. The only difference is now we have, jobs and money, and we can buy the things that we want. We don't have to beg our parents anymore. So when you and I started this, right, I had just gotten divorced. And I was trying to reconnect with, everybody in the family because I had been here in Florida for a while and, all over everywhere else, all over God's creation. So you and I started this. I remember I was at the pool in my new apartment that I was living in, and we were talking. I was like, hey, why don't we do something? Why don't we do like some sort of like, blog or show or something where we just talk about Star Wars? And I remember you were all about it. I mean, you were excited, and so was I. I was excited to do it with you because we haven't really spent this much time engaging since we were kids.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm talking about like late 80s, because then when high school started for you, you started high school some years before I did.
Yeah.
You were busy at Central Catholic, and then I was, in middle school and elementary school, and then we just kind of moved on. Your life kind of started, ahead of mine, so we just kind of lost touch a little bit because that's just what happens. That's just what happens when, you have the age difference.
Yep.
But now we've evened out, and we're able to do this again, and this is great. So I think I have this. Let me see. Okay. All right. So, okay, I have this here, and this was our first show.
Yep. I remember the Mandos in the corner and the robot chicken stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah. Look. I mean. And the music was really, really loud.
Yeah.
You could barely hear us, and I think we got away from that music because we got hit with it. We got flagged.
We got flagged.
Yeah, we got kind of flagged. So I don't know if it's going to happen again, but hopefully it wasn't long enough. If not, I don't know. Maybe I can remove that part.
Yeah.
But
well,
I mean,
if it isn't my esteemed cousin Jason, otherwise known as the Tuscan Toast.
Look at that.
What's up, man?
That's crazy, man.
I mean,
I believe there were.
That was my white apartment
for 90 minutes.
Yeah. At City Place Doral, and
check us out. We'll be talking Star Wars. We're gonna be talking.
And I had no lighting. You had way too much lighting.
Yep. I was getting like washed out.
Yeah, and I was just really, 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 really big. So, yeah. So that was our first show. That was number one, the pilot. We called it
Opening show.
Yeah, we just called it episode 1, the pilot, and we just continued on with that Star Wars Roman numeral scheme. That nobody called me out on this, but I'm going to call myself out on this. That I screwed up this morning or last night when I put the 50. I put XL. That's 40. I was trying to be clever, and the cleverness didn't work out in my favor. So that's why I erased it and I changed it, because XL is 40. L is 50. So, my bad.
Did you get the Roman numeral wrong?
I'm fallible. I'm human.
Uh-oh.
But I erased it.
Okay.
Replaced it. Did it again. So that's what happened there. But that was it. That was the very first time that we did this. Now, we actually had a test. We did a test, right? And
yep.
I think I can bring that up. I think I have the test show.
Oh man.
Because it didn't go onto YouTube. It went on to we just recorded it. We were just doing like a proof of concept. So I think I have.
By the way, the Sultan of Swag has joined us, John.
Oh, John! Oh, John's there. Great. I don't know if John has been able to go back and kind of look at some of our old stuff. I mean, I know he's really busy, but I kind of hope he enjoys this and see how he's been a part of this progression for the show that we've done. For almost, it's going on almost 2 years. It's going to be 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is it. I'm not sure. Let me see. Nope. This is not the test. This was the actual show. Because I think I had. But you know what I will bring up? Here's what I'll bring up.
Oh no.
I'm gonna bring up the very first production notes that you sent me. Okay, to talk about this. I'll bring that up. All right. And so, yeah, you sent me this, right? And we did this for a long time. You would put it in a Word document and you would send it to me.
We did.
And then I would truncate it a little bit and I would put it on the crawler. And then we kind of got away from this, and you just started throwing it on Facebook, like, hey, this is what we're going to talk about. Hey, Jason, just throw that on the crawler. And we kind of simplified it a little bit. But we did. We really put some work into this. I mean, you sat down and you thought about this on what we were going to talk about. And this is it. This is the very first one that you did. That's pretty amazing. I still have that, because what I would do is I would print it out. And I would have before we had the crawler, I would have it in front of me so we could talk, and we could see what we were doing. Mm-hmm. But now we don't have to do that, because I have a phone, I have a tablet, I have all these other things to kind of help me out.
Right.
So that's great. That's the cool thing that we did. I could have sworn I had our very first episode, and you know what? Maybe I still do. I just have to look in my videos. I don't think so. This is all marine stuff. I thought I had kept it for nostalgia purposes. Or maybe I did. Maybe it's on my network drive. Let me see. I don't think so. But I mean, regardless, yeah, that was it. That was number one. And you know, what I want to go back to, real quick, is we had a this was our first special. This was when coronavirus kind of first started, and everybody was
the May the 4th special,
we did one before the May the 4th special.
The tropical getaway,
and we haven't done anything since. We haven't done anything with a theme since then.
That's true. Yeah,
I would like to, but I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm it's beyond ridiculous, right? It really is.
All those Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, the Hawaiian shirts, and I still have that, although I don't really wear it.
Welcome, Star Wars fans.
But there we go. And,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So. God, look how heavy I was, Jesus. But yeah, that was our first special, and I would move around the microphone a little bit to have it that way or in front of me, down.
Because we're having a special episode to kind of chill everybody out.
Yeah, because the world wasn't going in a great direction at that time. Everybody was kind of mad and upset. So we did this, and this was the very first
Hawaiian Fett. Just today.
Special that we did.
Yeah.
And that was fun because we didn't do it on a normally scheduled day. We didn't do it on a Monday. We did it.
No, we didn't. We might have had two shows that week.
We did.
We did have two shows.
Because we had the episode 9 release day, right? And it was also the Chicky Nugget challenge, right? Where I pretty much decided to change my body. We got a couple of people chatting. I want to bring that up here real quick. I know everybody else can see it, but I can't really see it. It's not there. Oh, hold on.
Terry, yes, you should just to see my reaction. Absolutely. I actually challenge you to put yes to see my reaction.
Oh yeah, the number one fan, Johnny Be Good. Absolutely, yeah, of course. I mean, we're honored that you are the number one fan. Of course, we know that you watch religiously, and thank you. We just try to have fun.
You've been with us since the beginning.
Yeah, and we just try to have fun, and I'm glad you're enjoying it with us. But you know, the Chicky Nugget challenge was a special day because I took the day off of work too, and and you went driving around, and we followed you. You know, I was here, you were on your phone.
I got like some kind of mount and I put it on the
I
put it on the console of the car.
Yeah, it was really cool, and we haven't done anything since then. We haven't done anything that cool. But let's go back to it because it was long. It was 2 hours.
Yeah, that was a long show.
It was a 2-hour show.
I think when I was picking stuff up, like you would like go on and play Nintendo or something.
Yeah. So
you were talking about what game you were playing and.
Right. So you couldn't be on the whole time. So when you were off for a little bit, I think I was playing like Super Mario or something like that. I mean, I was just trying to kill some time. But I'm gonna bring that up here real quick, and we'll kind of just go ahead a little bit.
Also, while the Tuscan is working on that, there it is.
Oh no, this is the Chicken Nugget Recovery
Star Wars talk show.
this is the show right after. Where's the other one? Oh, why am I there? Sorry. Here it is. Okay, I'm bringing it up now. It's coming up. At that time, we had already switched to the music.
Yeah, we did. So that we wouldn't get like, oh, there it is.
We are all Fetts Are Off. Special number 2. Nuggy Day, and
this is when I was growing a beard because I have no idea. Don't ask.
Where you at?
What's going on? The Tuscan Toast.
Look at that. So you were in the car, man, and you were you were ready to rock and roll. This was a cool day, man.
That was a pretty neat day. I gotta
Yeah.
admit.
This was a really cool day.
It was a good
So
show.
Where you at?
so we're
Gotta have all that.
It was May the 4th.
this was
It
May
was
the
the
4th.
episode 9 release on DVD and
And
on Blu-ray. It was the Skywalker Saga box set Blu-ray and episode 9.
right, and you went to go pick up other things. So I don't remember when I brought up the chicky nuggies. I remember I would stand up from time to time. I don't do that anymore. I really don't.
Can come back on camera for a little bit till they get over here. Oh, well, she's coming over.
I think I was getting I was getting ready for the chicky nuggies. Yep, here I was. I was getting everything ready.
No.
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
Because I think I had it Uber Eats.
Got this right?
Yeah, I think that's what I did.
Oh, is that what you did for it?
Yeah.
Now, using your lower abdominals, raise your legs.
What was I doing here? Why did I bring that up? I think it's because I was cracking up at that time.
See, this is the stuff I didn't see because I was in the middle.
Oh yeah, so I started playing Star Wars
So
games.
this was LucasArts.
That's right. I was
when they,
playing the Super Empire Strikes
when
Back
they had
for Super
everything.
Nintendo on the emulator.
Oh, that was so ridiculously hard.
You never saw this.
I didn't get
That's
to see
right,
it.
You didn't get to see this.
No.
Oh, I mean, I sucked. Look, this is.
Who dumping at that game? That game is like,
This
forget
game is
it.
hard, man.
So,
Look at that,
I mean,
I
this isn't in the movie, but you have to have something that's playable. I never really figured out how to use the tauntaun here. I have really no clue.
See, even back then
How
I
to
admitted
play
how
it.
stupid I was when I came to this game. I had no idea what I was doing.
This is such a difficult game.
But I reset it. See, I don't know
Yep.
how I got that far. I think I quit and I started playing Super Mario. But you got back. You came back,
Yep.
and you had your
I was,
lightsaber.
playing some video games and being really bad at it.
Oh,
And then we
man.
started breaking down the box set, I
Yeah, you
believe.
started bringing out the box
played
set
The,
and everything, man.
Super Empire-
Uh,
not too long.
This just.
where was the?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so you had that box set.
We keep going.
And yeah, I mean, we haven't done any reveals like that for a while, but it did look really cool, man. That was that was really something.
And that's got the Mustafar.
Here, there I am.
All right.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at all of those.
Oh
those
my
chicken
gosh.
nuggets. Look at that. I had a
You were so determined.
dude. Okay, hold on. I gotta come back, dude. I have these metal bowls, right? And you know,
Yeah.
I have a small, a medium, and a large. So that's the medium one. So that is like that big, and that was a 50-piece. 50-piece, I think. Yeah, it was a 50-piece nugget. I didn't know if I could finish it or not. I mean, I was gonna try. I was gonna try my darndest to finish this. But I also had that. But they gave me fries too. I didn't ask for fries, and they gave me a milkshake. I didn't ask for the milkshake either.
I remember they gave
Yeah.
me the milkshake.
Yeah, so
I was like,
did
what the
it.
heck is he trying to do?
Yeah, but you know what? Look where I paused it. This is great. Look at my face. Look at that fatso eating all of those chicky nuggies right there. Oh my god. So
It's a challenge.
oh man, I am just stuffing my face with chicken nuggets. Look at it. I'm just smiling. God.
Put it in a bucket.
Yeah.
And I think I ate like a whole 50 piece after.
I distinctly remember like hearing the exhaustion
I've done it before.
I was breathing hard.
in your responses. Like each response got more tired.
Yeah, but see, this was probably the worst idea. I opened up barbecue sauce. I shouldn't have dipped it in barbecue sauce.
but
It's
you
just
said you were
extra
holding out the
calories and
sauce.
stuff.
You know what?
It was
This
just
is
so
better.
bad.
So much better.
I was enjoying it. I was having such a good time. It's just so I remember how it tastes.
You have lost your mind, man.
Yeah, see, even you thought I
Oh
was.
man.
Calories.
Oh. Point you surrender.
I was trying to drink water like I was in a hot dog eating contest. Oh my god.
It was worse than that.
Oh.
It was worse than a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, so bad.
Got a cough.
Uh,
Have to cough? She thinks you have one.
I'm coughing a lot.
No, I think
oh my god. Where do I start getting sick?
it wasn't too.
Oh, there
it
I
wasn't-
am, right there. Look. Oh.
Oh,
There it is.
That's the
Oh.
first scene.
Oh man, you can just see the exhaustion and the disappointment and the diabetes in my face.
The Nuggets won pretty much.
Yeah, they won. I did 30. I did 30, Brian. Hold on.
Digital. That's what that's
Oh, we'll say.
even like when I'm with like eating Chipotle.
Look at that. Eating. Oh my God. Oh man. What was I thinking? Oh, completely different Tuscan toast here now. Completely different. We really did this. We really did this. Okay, I'm not gonna show much more. I'm thinking.
He's absolutely delirious from chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Look at that. Half of that bucket's gone.
Chicken nuggets. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna pass out on my couch. I'm gonna have like a milkshake in my left hand and a chicken nugget in my right, and then like barbecue sauce drooling out of my mouth. I'm gonna pass out on my couch right there, and then Dreaming for Escape's gonna have to come and give me CPR because I OD. I'm gonna need an adrenaline shot straight in the heart.
Oh my God.
I get left with.
Let's
Okay, there it is.
Let's do it. Let's do a count here.
Okay.
2,
Oh, here it is.
4,
Okay.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There's 18 left.
Oh my gosh!
And
Oh
a burp.
wait, so you got through.
You went through 30.
You got through more than 30.
Yeah, 32 nuggets, man. That's it. I couldn't do anymore. I think I maybe I
2
had
hours.
Yeah. So. Right
yeah,
now,
that was it, man. That was. Oh God, I'm feeling exhausted just thinking about it. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. So I'll never do that again, and I strongly advise never to do that. To do a chicky nugget challenge. Just
Yeah, probably not.
But I mean, that's some of the cool stuff that we did. I mean, early on we were trying to just do cool stuff, and that was the stuff that we did. We can do it now if we wanted to, sure, when they start having releases. Hopefully sooner rather than later. We have some, more comic book conventions and things that are worth going to, and we can do these kind of things again, where we can go off and we can pick up stuff. But you did it in the car, and they came to your car, the curbside pickup that they're still doing now, and that stuff is great, and it's fun because you can still engage. And what I was hoping and what I was intending for that day before everything happened was you would go off and do your normal thing where you would go and wait in line, or you would go to the store and you would try to pick up all of these pieces of memorabilia before the scalpers got to them. And that's what I was hoping. And we're kind of there, not 100%, not quite, but we are kind of there.
Lately we're kind of regressing, so we might have to get inventive again on things. But
yeah, I mean, and here's hoping that we don't regress too far.
Yeah, no kidding.
So one last show I really want to go back to. Well, there's two that I want to do before we move on a little bit. We did the May the 4th, 2020, like the actual May the 4th show.
Oh,
where I did the construction, the construction paper, where I just did some arts and crafts while we were talking.
Yeah.
And so I have that here. And I'll bring that up. And again, this was cool stuff
to make your
that we just really don't do a whole lot
now.
anymore.
Are you sure? Are you sure that you got enough glue sticks for construction paper?
Now that's the thing.
That were on sale. They were on sale. Oh, and you know what, Brian?
Never.
By the way, that thing in the background for the Galaxy's Edge, I still have that in a box, and I have to send it to you. I have it packed and ready to go.
Okay, man.
Yeah, I still got to send it to you.
Wow, everyone's just coming in right now. Welcome, Tex Utah.
Yeah. So we had we had people joining in, and we did the construction paper little project.
What were the things you made? I can't remember what it is you made out of the.
It was a BB-8, and
it was BB-8.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get to that. Yeah, there it is. You see it on the right? Hold on, let me see if I can find it to where I should. Oh, there it is. It's coming up.
You got BB-8?
There it is. Yeah, so there's the
BB-8's
BB-8. I made the little BB-8 right there. And I
There
saw,
it is.
I just saw it online, and I just decided to do it. I just bought some arts and crafts stuff, and I made a little BB-8, and I put a magnet behind it, and I still have those magnets, and I have it on my refrigerator. So
Very nice.
yeah, and I don't have that chair anymore. I got a white chair. But yeah, that was our actual May the 4th, and I brought my dinner table over and
Yeah.
just did that. That was just fun, I mean, we got to put some more thought into it and do it again, something like that. Soon.
I agree.
Soon, hopefully.
I completely agree.
We got a lot of stuff coming out for 2022.
Man,
we can do we can celebrate. I mean, we're thinking about the future here. But the other one that I wanted to kind of bring up was the special that we did. So we had a very busy Christmas. We did our regular show, and then we did a Christmas Day show. We actually did a show on Christmas Day.
Is this where you dressed up like Piglet?
No, I forgot. I think that was Halloween, but that was hot.
Okay.
It wasn't Piglet. It was a bunny.
I thought it was Piglet, but okay.
What date was that? Hold on, let me see. I can look on the dates here. But anyways, man, what do you want us to do more of? How do you want us to kind of progress in the show? I mean, we do quite a bit. But where do you want to see us go?
I think getting a lot of live interaction as soon as we start getting more folks, that would be, I think, where it's at.
Yeah, and it'll be important to get because I have the Discord server. It'll be important to utilize that because people can chime in and talk and chat and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
That's what I would love to see. That'd be.
Yeah. Let's see, what was this? When did we do it? It was December 31st. Or I'm sorry, December 25th. Where's that show? Oh, I found the screen test, by the way, but we can go back.
Oh,
to
wow.
That. Yeah, we can go back to that. I found the screen test. Let me bring it up. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Content. Live. This is hard.
While the Tuscan's working on that,
yeah,
we want to be sure to say thanks to Bad Customs and Pharaoh's Designs. They jumped on with us while we were on this journey, and we've done our level best to make sure and shout out when they have stuff going on, and we appreciate when they share our screen. So as always, thanks to them. Bad Customs is now back into their full swing, so if you've got things that you want to request, now's a time to get on their link and look at stuff. And I also saw Pharaoh Rose working on some shirts the other day, so time to. I mean, you got Halloween.
Oh yeah,
creeping up,
and school's about to start, and they're gonna.
Back to school.
Yeah, and the first half of the school year is all sorts of cool holidays.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yep.
Works every time.
Oh yeah. Can't do our 50th episode without showing that. So here's the screen test. I'm gonna show the screen test.
Should be interesting.
It looks horrible, absolutely horrible. Yeah, this is quite disgusting.
Oh my god.
Yeah. See, we are all Fetts Are Off. I am Jason. My cousin Brian is over in San Antonio, and we're just a couple of guys. We're just here. We're just going to talk a little bit of Star Wars. My cousin Brian is the expert. I am the skeptic. However, I am a fan as well. So I'm over
Which
here in
hasn't
beautiful
changed
Miami, Florida.
at all.
Brian, introduce yourself to the beautiful people out there.
Had the ceiling fan going in the background.
Yeah.
Star Wars fandom.
You look like you're giving an interview for Fox News.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, but we did a whole show.
Star Wars aficionado for the
Yeah, we did.
90
We
minutes.
did a whole
We're gonna go
show. We did a 1 hour show.
Separated off,
And we
but
just all we did was
who exactly
was
is taking
we
this
did
stuff?
it. We
I don't
tested it
have that
on Twitch. I
Mm-hmm.
uploaded it,
Workout.
and
I'd probably snip.
and
Hey,
then
George, we want-
I kept this private, so it's private. But you know what I think what I'm gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna unprivate. I'm gonna add it to the playlist.
It wasn't a closet.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it
was-
was in the closet. It was locked up.
It was,
I didn't
it was
want
the
anybody to
room with
see
the
it.
shelves. It's just a different angle. It was not a
Yeah.
closet.
But I think we've come far enough now that we can
So-
show how bad we were and laugh
So
about
the
it.
swag thought it was in a closet.
That's when I had the bit rate was low on OBS, and now I'm doing it at max bit rate because I have the 1 gig through AT&T. I mean, this is great. This is light years ahead of what we were doing before. It really, really is. I want to get out of this real quick, and I just kind of want to go back and I want to see that that Christmas episode. That Christmas episode was fun because we had multiple shows that week. We were very, very busy.
We were busy.
And we had some good quality shows because we had my dad and he
We did. That
and-
was
yeah
a blast. That show.
and he told the story of how he missed watching The Empire Strikes Back and why.
Mhm.
So I want to kind of go to that.
You got to play where he talks about the crawl
Oh yeah, that's right. So
because that was the funniest.
yeah,
That was without doubt, I think, our funniest moment in the history of the show.
yeah,
that was his take on that was priceless.
yes, it was.
Absolutely priceless. If you can find it.
I can't find. Okay, here it is. So this was okay. So I have this. This was with
We got a visitor.
oh you
Oh no.
look at that.
Oh.
Brian's a dad.
He
And
just
he's
this-
got the which one is that one? Nibbles?
This is Ash.
Ash?
Ash just got a bath.
Oh,
He's a little chilly.
oh.
So we have him wrapped up like a little mini burrito.
So you have the 4 or you have 3?
Right now we still have the 4.
Still have the 4. All right.
They're, as you can see, we really didn't show him in any of the shows yet.
No, you haven't brought him up yet.
Yeah, they're big now. These little suckers.
They're gonna get that way.
Anna has done nothing short of a phenomenal job of just. I mean, I help where I can, considering my condition and stuff. I can't really. Oh, here we go.
You're bringing the other one.
Now they're all just. Okay, so we got special guests on.
All right, so
we got special guests on the 50th show of All Fetts Are Off. This is this one's Cinder.
Those are the perfect guests.
So
And I'm not kidding.
so there's 2 others that are white and gray.
Oh, you hold on to that one. I
Oh,
gotta watch the
I gotta keep this one here.
All right. Well, while you're holding on to your little one here, we'll go back in the
Yeah.
day and we'll take a look
Hey.
here at the. We had the Christmas music,
Right.
and
We had the Christmas music.
Yeah,
back
we
in-
didn't get hit on it, which was awesome. So that was great. So this is a very special edition, and
Oh, I had the Santa hat. I
You had the
forgot.
Santa hat, and
we stuffed our faces.
And I'm
with
wearing the
turkey
same shirt.
ham
and I was
macaroni,
still kind of big then. That was
just to kind of talk.
that
a
was
little
in
Star
December.
Wars and
That
get
was
the-
just
get
in
the OG
December.
fans'
I was
perspective.
filling in
Mhm.
the shirt a little bit
Yes,
more.
definitely.
So
Globally, that do
I kind-
Or some people may have remembered Harrison Ford.
after
Yeah, I think
like
so. We were waiting in line.
oh, here we go.
you know,
Trying to get where he talks the crawl.
movies
Yep.
came out,
That's just
like
classic.
Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
What you were telling me that what
is.
happened when you were trying to see Empire Strikes Back?
Well, at
Listen to this, Brian.
well at the time, Jason's mom was pregnant with him, and in the middle of the pregnancy, and we were waiting in line, and it
Oh, this is
wasn't
a great
really
story.
that warm, but it wasn't probably maybe low 80s. but his mom all of a sudden just passed out. Okay, luckily she fell into my shoulders, and I prevented her from doing a face plant, or else this mug would look a lot different.
Not as pretty.
You know. So yeah, that happened. But so we had to postpone the Empire Strike Back for maybe one day.
Can you believe that, Brian? Because of me, I impeded my parents from seeing The Empire Strikes Back. It was my fault.
You know, if there were a fault or a reason, that'd be a pretty good one.
Yeah, but I take full responsibility. Well, 10% of the responsibility.
Yeah.
From that.
Oh, that's just like my co-host.
Yeah, it's just like, hey man, I take my dad being here. I mean, it supposed to be that Thursday Wars movie because of course we're gonna go see it. Maybe it sucks like The Last Jedi.
Do you remember
I don't know.
where he talked about the crawl there?
I think it's later on.
Okay. I don't remember that part.
The Phantom Menace came.
20 rated. Y'all got a reading part. Ridiculous. To your seat.
The crawl.
Oh, here it is.
When you're reading.
Oh, you got it?
Like
When
Yep.
things started, I mean, for many, it's as the Star Destroyer's passing over. For some, it's as simple as the crawl.
Oh,
Others, it's when Vader came out. But I mean, what was it for you at that
This was
point?
the definitive moment of Star
Well,
Wars
I
fans.
think the interesting part was you see the crawl, and you're reading, and you're thinking, well, shit, I've already missed half the movie, you know. So.
Oh man. Oh, so we had a couple slip ups and it wasn't my fault. As far as the language
that was just. I don't know what else to. I don't even know how to. That's just classic.
but if you really think about it, I mean, seeing that for the first time, isn't that what you would kind of think like? Oh.
No,
crap,
I mean
am I
it's
late
it's
or am I
a
early.
it's a valid point. I mean because
yeah, it is.
all movies at that era, I mean you had like kind of the intro credits, and then you had which intro credits. It's now what you see like at the end of movies now before the actual final credits.
Mm-hmm.
Movies back in the 70s, 80s, and even early 90s, it showed you the production company, the director, the producer. All that stuff came up before the movie started with title.
Mm-hmm.
Now they shuck it to the end before the final credits.
Yeah,
So that was kind of like a Marvel thing that got that started. But
and didn't that kind of go against the Motion Picture not the Motion Picture Association of America, but the Screen Actors Guild? I think that went
actually,
against...
so that's an interesting thing you bring that up because that's actually why Lucas left the guild. Was because he didn't want to start with all that stuff, and that he wanted to start with the 20th Century Fox, and then go into the Long Time Ago, and then go into the Crawl. And they told him, hey, you got to give credit to your producer, to this and to that, and he's just like, I can do that at the end of the film. And then they told him, well, if you don't do that, you're not going to be part of the guild. Okay, and then he just left. So I mean it's interesting. It Star Wars was kind of the one that kind of kicked it off, and no one really followed it up. And now it's like that's like standard now. I mean movies just they kick right off, and then all that stuff is like at the end and then final credits. Mm-hmm. So that's a real interesting thing. But yeah, I mean, for people who didn't know what they were going to expect going into Star Wars, and they see all that, and they're sitting down getting their popcorn and stuff, and they're just like, wait, are we sure we got the start time right? Like,
Yep.
Because they had never seen something like that before. So yeah, it's an interesting perspective. One listener, Armando, wanted to be sure to tell me go Cubs.
Oh, take go.
Thanks.
Oh, go Cubs. Got it. I have to look really, really close because I can't see it on the restream here. There it is. The pilot screen test is now visible to anybody who would like to go and see how really bad we were at first and how we just were getting our feet wet. That was that was great. That was fun. It was new. And I still enjoy doing this every time we get a chance because, we're not beholden to any advertisers. We're not beholden to any schedule. This is something that we decide to do, and we do it on our terms, and we talk about what we want to talk about. And it's just a great time that I get to spend with you, and I'm grateful that I get to do this. And
I am too.
I'm
Only when
grateful
you're
for the
not playing Jar Jar Binks.
when I'm not.
This is very, very
Oh,
bad.
Yeah, that you said it. And he had to get it. But I am. I'm thankful for being able to do all this and for how technology has advanced to allow us to do this.
Oh, definitely.
So, yeah. So remember, even though we have a sponsor, it's sponsor in friendship. It's because we value Bad Customs, and we value what she does, and it's mutual, so we help each other out. We talk about her, and we talk about everything that she does, and we ping them on Facebook and every chance we get, and it's just because we're friends and we just enjoy doing these things. And she actually has a legitimate business where she makes money doing it, and we're just doing this for no reason whatsoever. As a matter of fact, it's costing me money. I'm paying, I think it's $39 to do it on Restream, so we can have it on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all simultaneously. So, I mean, that's just what it is, and we've been able to do it for 58. Well, now 59. Now 59 with
59, 50 episodes, and
but this
8 specials.
Yeah, and we've had some specials, and we have more. I mean, there's just more to come. There's more Star Wars coming out, and Disney Plus is that vehicle, and we're not short of content. We have so much to talk about in the next year, and by the time that we're at 100 episodes, I am hoping that we're talking about Obi-Wan season 2 or Obi-Wan season 3 or Mandalorian season 4. I'm hoping that we go that far, and we've explored more of the universe, more stories to be told, and this is recession proof. This is forever. This can be, because it's just an entire universe and lore that we can never stop talking about. And
absolutely,
even when we go off on our tangents with He-Man or things that we loved when we were kids, those things will just never die as long as they're in our minds and in our hearts. And I really hope that people that get to watch this and enjoy this with us, feel the same way. They kind of hear about the nostalgia, they hear about the stories we tell, and it brings back great memories as being a kid, and like you said, coming home from school and turning on the TV and getting an hour of G.I. Joe and He-Man. Those things are incredible, and those are things we can't get back because we're kids, but you can relive them with your kids, or your young ones, and we can always come back and relive it again. And to talk about something current, the He-Man Revelation, we had kind of talked about it a little bit, how it's getting a little bit of hate because it didn't have a whole lot of He-Man, didn't have a whole lot of Skeletor.
Kevin Smith's still getting heat.
Yeah, but I think you and I are on the same page where, I mean, we felt that it was incredible because it was true to the original 84-85 series.
It was.
It
was true to that.
Mean,
it did something that even the original series didn't do. They threw in Stinkor.
Yeah, that was a character that they were going to have, but they decided not to. And
why do I feel like Dr. Evil right now? I feel like Dr. Evil.
You're petting your cat.
We don't gnaw on our kitty.
We do not.
Just stroke him, love him.
Oh man, you are Dr. Evil. Yep. But
in more ways than one, believe me.
Well, we've been on an hour, man. I know we were going to try to do. We were actually going to try to do top 10.
We did a reminisce.
We did a full nostalgia reminisce of how far we've come, really, because I feel that we have. I mean, I feel that we have grown, as far as our abilities, our fan base, our reach. I mean, yeah, we don't get the hundreds and thousands of viewers that some of these other YouTubers get, but that's not important. What is important is the one or two people that actually would see it and watch the whole thing, enjoy it and just enjoy hanging out with us for a little bit. And you know, you're all our friends, so
we'll
love
kick
the
the
memes.
top tens to the next show.
Yeah,
so.
we'll do top tens next show. But you know, I gotta tell you, Brian, I love the memes that everyone is posting on our All Fets Are Off page. It's fantastic. I love.
I'm liking I'm liking how the memes are kicking off.
It
Those
is
are really cool.
it is great. I love how they're just engaged, and I appreciate how someone finds something funny, and then they'll just throw it up there. It's fantastic. It's great, and I get a kick out of it. I get a kick out of, you know, being able to kind of be that central point where everybody will post these things because they know that we'll all enjoy it, and it's great. So, you know, Brian, I know we were going to try to get to a little bit more, but I think we really accomplished our mission of.
Yeah, I think so.
Of having a very memorable and good 50th episode.
Mm-hmm.
And just going back and seeing some of those early takes and the things that we tried, and
that was a blast.
Yeah, the things that
That
we've
was cool.
done, and you know, we've had some guests, and I didn't get to go back to that, but I want to do more guests. You know,
now I am going to quote Dr. Evil. Is he sleeping? He is, isn't he?
He passed out. He passed out. Look at him. They're kittens. That's what they do. They go to sleep, man. So. Well, Brian, I will let you take care of all that business that you got going on over there. But we'll be back. We'll be back next week. This was a great 50th episode. This was a fantastic milestone. I'm so happy. The Big Swagoo wishes you many more shows, and thank you so much. We hope to be able to bring you some. Yeah, go Cubs. Sure, why not? But
yeah.
Well, so let's go ahead and let's Yub-Nub out of here, okay? Because that is the one thing that has been consistent the whole time is we have Yub-Nub.
Yes.
Now
we have
Brian,
Yub-Nubbed every show.
Real quick, for those who don't know Yub-Nubbing, can you explain what it is?
So Yub-Nub is Yub-Nub is kind of like forget about it, because it's like the Ewok sentiment for everything. Yub-Nub can be Ewok for celebration. Yub-Nub can be get out of here. Yub-Nub can be anything. It can be I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm indifferent. It's what the Ewoks use to express whatever emotion they got going on. Yub-Nub.
Yub-Nub. So that's what Yub-Nub is. And in this context, we use Yub-Nub to say, we'll see you next week.
Because it's used in the song and the original non-special edition of the Return of the Jedi. So it's what they're singing after the second Death Star is blown to smithereens.
And this is what we bring to you folks every time when we're done here. So we'll Yub-Nub out of here. All right. For the
Yub-Nub.
Nights Up. Yub-Nub, everybody. Be safe. We'll see you next week.